What's up out there to all of my gold diggers? This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. And if you are a fellow gold digger, welcome back. Y'all know I love and I appreciate each and every one of you. So this is Tipsy Tuesday. Real quick, guys, I always got to check to make sure that I am actually on and going on Facebook. So let me pull that up real quick. Okay, I am. I'm good on Facebook. All right, so tonight we are going to be talking. This is part two. Hold on, guys. Okay, this is part two of our money moves for 2024. So on last week, I shared with you some tips, some financial tips to kind of help get your finances in order so that you could be prepared for the new year and so that you can increase your money, help you achieve your financial goals, because I want to see all of us win this year. I have some big financial goals for myself, money goals for myself this year. And I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things as well as the strategies that I have been doing to kind of help keep my money instead of spending so much of my money, because your girl was spending a little recklessly last year. Okay, so I had to reel it on in. Now, before I jump into the video, I already welcomed you guys. I want to say, y'all, some of y'all are so amazing. So we have a good amount. I have a good amount of new subscribers on YouTube. So I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers who have been checking me out. I hope you have been enjoying the content. I hope to see some of y'all live when I do the Tipsy Tuesday. And I hope y'all just find that y'all love it here, because I love y'all and I love y'all for supporting me. So thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. Now, in regards to, and also the people who have also been checking me out on Facebook, I do not want to forget my Facebook people, because I recently have started streaming live on Facebook. I also said I was going to try and stream live on Instagram. That has been put on pause for right now. Your girl got too much going on to try and figure out how I'm going to do all of that, but hopefully I will be live on Instagram as well soon for Tipsy Tuesday. So stay tuned. But thank you so much to all the new subscribers on YouTube, and thank you to everyone who has been watching me on Facebook as well. I love it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Now, if you are new to Tipsy Tuesday, this is a time where we just have some fun and I share some tips with you that will help, I hope will help enrich your life. I also share some life lessons, some things that I have learned. I'm hoping you will learn from my mistakes or just some of the experiences that I've had in my life. So tonight's topic, like I mentioned, is just going to be talking about some financial tips for you that I'm going to be sharing. Now, since it's called Tipsy Tuesday, it's a play on words, okay? It's more so tips, but we also take some sips. So I've been trying to drink water, y'all. I have not been the best at drinking this water, but I'm going to try and sip on this water and everything. But you do not have to drink an alcoholic beverage or anything like that. Whatever you choose to sip on as you sit back and enjoy these tips, that is your own preference or whatever. Okay. So I'm not judging you, but right now, all I have is water. You might find me with something else later, not later tonight, but at another time or whatever. But right now I just have water. All right. And y'all, I have some church announcements, but before, I have some really exciting church announcements that I can't wait to tell y'all. All right. So, but before we get into that, we have a Tipsy Tuesday theme song. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you know the song, y'all help your girl out and please sing along. All right, here we go. Tip to Tipsy Tuesday. Tip to Tipsy Tuesday. Tip to Tipsy Tuesday. Get your tips and pass the dues. Say tip to Tipsy Tuesday. All right, once you've heard the song, that is your official introduction into Tipsy Tuesday. Okay, now church announcements. So I'm going to save the best for last. I had it first, but I'm going to save the best for last. So some church announcements that I have. Just got 3 church announcements. I mentioned last week we are going to be doing a no spin week. I still have to put that video up about the no spin week, and I'm pulling up my calendar. I'm trying to find my calendar. If you have never done it, it's a good way to save money. And since we're talking about money moves, this is a good opportunity for you to, I'm trying to save some money. So our no spin week is going to be the week of February the 4th. Now, you don't have to do a whole week. You can do a no spin day as well if that is going to be a challenge for you. But officially, I will be doing a no spin week on the week of February 4th. And I hope some of you guys will join along with me. But I will be getting y'all prepared and sharing some tips so that y'all can have a successful no spin week. So that was one of the church announcements. The second church announcement is I'm trying to get back into doing more of my recorded videos. All right. It's a lot for your girl, but I'm trying to get back and do more recorded videos for you guys. So I have a savings challenge video coming up. Like I mentioned, I'm also going to have the no spin week challenge video coming out as well. I will have another cash stuffing video. I got my stuff together now for that cash stuffing. Check out the first one. It was a little rough and rocky, but this second time around, I found my stuff and I should be good to go. But definitely check out the first one of cash stuffing. That's another good way to save money. I mentioned that as one of the tips on last week is by using cash envelopes. So check that out. And I have a new video coming out, which ties in to my special announcement. All right, so we're talking about money, right, y'all? So I want to give someone some money, possibly 2 people. Me and the Lord still talking about 2 people, but I'm still praying on it, still waiting to hear from him. I don't know. He might have already said it, and I've just been ignoring Jesus. I don't know, but I know I'm at least going to have give money to at least one person this year, and it is going to be a cash prize. Hold on. Because I am going to be having, y'all know, well, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook. So if you're following me on YouTube, you can also follow me on Facebook because my account is public as well. So you can also check me out there. But last year I had a goal where I was trying to read 52 books in a year. So 52 books for each week of the year. I did not quite make that goal, but I'm still trying to make that goal for this year. And so far we're in what, week 2? What week are we in this one? We in week 3. Okay. I thought I was on track. I'm a little bit behind, but I should be able to catch up. And if you haven't started already, we're only like 3 weeks into the new year. So all you got to do is read. To catch up, you got to read 3 books or whatever. I am doing audiobooks because your girl don't have time like that to sit down and actually read actual paper books or anything like that, or read on like a Kindle or tablet or anything. So I'm doing the audiobooks. But I want y'all to join me on this book challenge. Okay. I want y'all to try and read 52 books for the year. And there is a way that we are going to be keeping track. I will have more information about that, like I said, when I have the video. And if you are able to successfully complete the 52-week book challenge, I plan to give someone a $250 prize for doing the book challenge with me. So if we have multiple people who, and I'm sure we might have multiple people who complete the 52-week book challenge, then I will just put the people's names into like a drawing, and then whoever's name I draw out, that's the person that is going to win the $250. So that's why I say I'm still praying about if God is telling me to give two $250 prizes. I don't know. So we'll see. It might be 2 prizes, but I know I'm gonna at least do one $250 prize for the book challenge. So I hope to have that book. Not the book. I hope to have the video out by this weekend so you can see kind of what you need to do, as well as the tracker to help keep track, because y'all ain't gonna try and fib like how you did in school, just be writing books down. No, good and well, you ain't read them daggone books, okay? So there's gonna be a way for me to keep track of what books you read, and you will submit your tracker in monthly for me to be able to see who is on track to reach the 52 book challenge goal. Okay, so I'll have that video up along with making the trackers available, and it'll be like something, it's going to be something you can download for free and be able to keep track of your books, and then you would email it to me at the end of the month of the books and stuff that you read, and I would keep tally of all of that to see who who is staying on track to be able to do that. So I hope y'all will come along with me and be on the 52 week book challenge. All right, that was a lot. All right, so this concludes your church announcements. Let's go ahead and get into the tips and the money moves for tonight. Okay, let me see. Are there any comments? Y'all let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know what y'all sipping on. Y'all, I told y'all last week that I was just I had started to prepare for this video. I was starting to write down various money tips, and I said that I was going to put all these tips in a more chronological order before this next video. That did not happen. So these tips are kind of still are going to be presented kind of randomly to you. But what I do want to note that I highlighted at the beginning of the video last week is, and you can consider it a tip or not, but just remember, when it comes to trying to get more money or to accumulate more money or just to be more responsible with your finances, you have to have a positive money mindset. Okay, you have to have a positive money mindset about things. Okay, think positively. Have an abundance mindset. Don't be so closed off. And some things you might not even realize that you have what I call like a broke mindset. And I know that might sound harsh or whatever, but there are a lot of people walking around with a broke mindset and they don't realize it. And I'm of the mindset, everything I need, I already have, because God is going to provide it for me. And I serve a God who does not lack at all. So why would he let his child lack? So that's my thinking. That's my reasoning around stuff. And it's not just with money. It's with whatever I need. If it's clothing, if it's food, if it's, God is going to provide for me as long as I continue to honor and respect him and listen to his word. Now, he know his child hard-headed, so sometimes he got to speak real loud to me. But as long as I do that, I know that things are going to flow to me and God is going to take care of me. But there are people that really have a broke mindset, and you can have a broke mindset if you are not open to giving to other people. If you only give hoping to receive something in return, that's like having a broke mindset, because you feel like before you can give something out, you're expecting something back in. And I'm the type of person too that I don't give anything expecting anything in return. Now I had to, over time I had to learn to become like that or whatever. And God revealed some stuff to me or whatever, but I never give hoping to get anything back from somebody. I have an open mind, and I know that God is going to take care of me, and I know I will not lack for anything as long as I'm his child and doing what he is asking me to do and everything. So, have a positive mindset. No one can take anything from you that doesn't belong to you. Okay. Like they say, what God has for you is for you. So nobody can't take my blessing from me. Nobody can't take anything from me that doesn't already belong to me. So anything I might lose, I'm going to get back if it truly belongs to me. So have a positive mindset. The other thing I want to highlight from last week is, remember, there are, to have more money, there are only two things that you can do. There's two things that you can do to have more money. That's it. And those two things are, you can spend less, or you can make more. That's the only way. All right. We can't create money. So either you need to spend less money, or you need to find a way to make more money. And probably 3 to 4 years ago, I definitely was on that spend less, spend less, spend less, like being very, very frugal. And that has a time and place and a purpose. But after a while, when you've cut down all your expenses and cut back and everything, you got to find a way to make more money, because it's only so much cutting that you can do. So now if you know you've been balling out of control and spending recklessly, then yes, you can definitely spend less. And that's why I say I was getting a little bit out of control last year, and I'm gonna have to reel it in and spend less so that I can have more. And I'm also looking for ways to make more money. And I'm going to be doing some new business ventures this year to help me be able to make more money. But those are the only two ways to make more money. I mean, if y'all really think about it, a lot of the stuff that we need to do, like the basic stuff, I won't even say the basic stuff, the stuff that we are always trying to do, we already know what we're supposed to do. Like when it comes to losing weight, we already know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to eat right and exercise. Now, do we do that? No, we struggle to do that or whatever. And same thing when it comes to like having more money. We already know we need to spend less or make more money and be better stewards of our money or whatever. Like it's really simple, y'all. But sometimes the simple stuff is the hardest stuff to do. So I totally get it. All right. So just keep that in mind as you do that. Let's see. I have some comments. What's up, Miss Tillman? Good to see you. What is it? Sweetra. And then let's see. Belford. What's up, Belford? I missed you last week. He said, spend less and make more. Wow, that's so simple, but so real. Yeah, most of the stuff that we need to do, that we strive to do in life, it's real simple. It's really simple. Even when it comes to like getting along with other people, we know we need to be kind and love one another. Do we do that? I know some people make it hard, but anyway, most of the stuff that we need to do is real simple, but we as humans make it complicated. All right, so let's jump into these tips because I've already been talking quite a while. And like I said, I did not put the tips in order, so I apologize if things are kind of random. All right, so the first tip I'm going to share tonight is to help you maximize your money, or to be better with your money, is set a new zero for your bank account. What I mean by that is don't let your bank account get to zero, okay? Do not let your bank account get to zero. And by that, what I do is my zero in my bank account. Let's say, I'm just going to use something as an example. Let's say when my account gets to like $200, that's what I consider zero. Okay. I know I can't spend nothing else. I can't let nobody borrow any money. That's my definition of broke or whatever. And your zero can be whatever. It could be, I don't know. It could be $100. I wouldn't let it get too close to zero. It could be $500. It could be $1,000. It could be $5,000. Whatever it is, that's your zero. But don't ever let it get to actual zero or whatever, because that conditions your mind. When you set that new zero balance or your new zero, that conditions your mind to slow down, stop spending, because some of us, we will just spend till there's nothing else left. And then now you got to go call and borrow money from Susie and Peter and John and all these people because you let your account get to past zero. Now it's in the negative. But just set a new zero. Like I said, in the example, I said like $200. And you know, like once you get to $200, like I can't go out. I can't go out to eat. I can't let you borrow nothing. Like, you know what? I can't even go anywhere because I don't have enough in gas to do that, because my account is at my zero. That way you will never go broke. You will never go broke. And it does something to your mindset, which helps you be better with your spending and create better spending habits. At least that's what it did for me, when it's like, okay, this is my zero. I'm already at my zero, because it kind of showed me too how quickly I can get there. And if you don't reel yourself in, you will keep going and go past that. And you don't want to do that. So let's see. What's up, Sunny Nicole? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. All right. So that was the first tip. So set a new zero, and this will shift your mindset. And then, of course, it prevents you from getting into overdraft fees and stuff like that, which costs you even more money. All right, the next tip that I have, and this is what I love. I do this all the time, so much so my kids, they pick at me about this. When you grocery shop the sale. Y'all, I'm a Publix girl. I love shopping at Publix because shopping is a pleasure. One, they're very friendly, but I love shopping at Publix because I get all my groceries. I won't say all of my groceries, but pretty much majority of my groceries 50% off because Publix always has a BOGO sale. Buy one, get one free or whatever. And whatever your store is, you will see that there are certain sale cycles, okay? Like certain things will go on sale every 6 to 8 weeks. When I see the stuff that my family likes or that I like, I stock up on them when they're on the BOGO, okay? And then I'm only paying half price for my groceries and stuff like that. I've done a video where I talked about like how to save money on your groceries and things. But it doesn't have to be Publix. Whatever the store is in your area, you will see certain things go on sale all the time. You'll also see that certain manufacturers will put out coupons for certain things at certain times as well. Now, I don't coupon like I used to, and I did okay with couponing. I wasn't like one of those big couponers. Now I mainly coupon with the apps and a lot of the grocery stores. Like if you download the grocery stores app, they will show you the stuff that has a coupon. I know Publix does it. I know Kroger does it. So like if you put something in your cart or put something on your grocery list, it will show you when, like if there's a coupon, a lot of them will show you if there's a coupon associated with it. So you can also get a discount on it. But shop the sales, okay, when it comes to groceries, and stock up on some of your favorite items. I mean, I know pasta is always going to go on sale. If you do sodas, I've gotten away from sodas, but those sodas, they go on sale regularly. It's so many things. Like my kids love Frosted Flakes. I love Frosted Flakes. That's the only cereal I eat. I know about every month or so, Publix is going to have a sale on those Frosted Flakes, and it's going to be BOGO, and I'm going to load up on them, and we're going to have a whole bunch until they go on sale again. And same thing for other cereals and that kind of thing. So shop the sale to save money, and don't just buy stuff like when you're out of stuff. And that's why I say my kids will pick on me because they'll be asking for stuff, and I'll go look for it, and I'm like, well, it ain't on sale this week, so you're going to have to wait. So ain't no shame in my game. I'm going to make them wait because I know it's like, well, I'm going to pay full price when in another week or two I can get it half off. So shop the sale at the grocery stores. Now, the next tip I have, and like I said, y'all, I'm going to try and number these since I'm not going in order. Or I had skipped around last week a little bit too. The next tip that I have, let's see. Oh, Sunny Cole says, I keep missing the sessions. It's okay. I'm glad you were able to join tonight. So I'm glad to see you tonight. So the next tip I have is, and this is one of my favorites because a lot of y'all have known me for my YouTube channel for doing this. Get a side hustle. Y'all know I will get a side hustle in a minute. So with me doing mystery shopping, with me doing the notary stuff, I will check out a side hustle. Ain't no shame in my game when it comes to checking out a side hustle that is easy. And you will be surprised the opportunities that are available to you just from checking out side hustle. And do something that you like or whatever, or something that interests you or something. This is my thing. I want a side hustle that is not going to take a whole lot of brain power from me. It's not going to be stressful. I mean, some people do, DoorDashing and Ubering and things of that nature. Like I want something that it's not a whole lot of thinking to it, or it's already in like a skill set that I have. Like I'm not going to have to get a whole lot of extra training to be able to do it. And that is my recommendation to you. Whatever you're good at, try and see how you can turn that thing into a side hustle and make some extra money from it without you stressing yourself out or using any extra brain cells. Because I need all the brain cells for the things that I really need to focus on, not for the side hustle. But get a side hustle and make some extra money. Like, I was so surprised. And like, my side hustle, like being a notary, a lot of people probably think it's a boring job. And I mean, it ain't nothing sexy about being a notary or whatever, but that money is sexy. So I will take it. I will take it. I was so surprised the extra coins that I can make for doing stuff, that it was like, just for signing my name. Okay, thank you. I enjoy it. And I honestly can see myself doing the notary work like when I'm in my 70s, if God allows me to live that long or whatever. Like, I can honestly see myself doing it. And that's because it doesn't require a whole lot of thought for me. And I always say this, it's not saying that it's an easy job, because you do need to know what you're doing. But it's like, I don't have to really think too much into it outside of what I've already do for my profession or whatever. But get a side hustle. All right, the next tip I have is to automate your savings. Y'all have heard me talk about this before. Pay yourself first. Please, please, please pay yourself first. Before you pay any bills or anything like that, pay yourself first. Automate your savings. So I already have it. For me, I have it set up where a part of my paycheck automatically goes into a separate bank account that I don't see. I don't even check it on a regular basis. Now I'm checking it a little bit more frequently because that money is stacking up and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. But before that, I would maybe check it maybe 1 or 2 times a month or whatever. Now I'll probably check it like once a week or whatever to see how things are looking. But automate your savings, pay yourself first. And if you don't have it where you can set it up like that, like maybe your job doesn't have direct deposit, then you just have to be a little bit stricter on yourself, a little bit more disciplined, and just say, hey, every paycheck I'm setting aside $20, $25, $50, $100, whatever it is. These are just arbitrary numbers. I'm setting aside this particular amount that I am putting into a savings for myself. So pay yourself first, okay? The next one I have, this is something I started doing a few years back, is, and this is, everybody might not agree with it because it's kind of, biblically related or whatever, or along the lines of religion, but tithe to the income level that you want. So what I mean by that is that when I pay my tithes, I tithe for the income I want to have, not the income I have right now, but the income I want God to bless me with. And the reason why is because, and I heard this on a podcast, and that's when I started doing it. So I heard this on a podcast a few years ago, and I started tithing to the income level that I want to see, because I want God to see that I'm a good steward of His money. And when He blesses me with more money, it's not going to be hard for me to tithe from it because I'm already doing it. Because sometimes what will happen is God will bless you with more money, and instead of giving God what you're supposed to give, you still up there spending spending all recklessly or whatever, and anything extra is not really going to Him. So I want to show Him like, hey, I am a good steward of the money, and I can't wait for you to bless me with even more. And when He does bless me with any more, guess what? I'm going to tithe to that next income level that I want to achieve. So tithe to the income level that you want. And by me doing so, I told y'all earlier, I have not missed anything. I have not gone without. I have not had any lack or anything. God has always provided for me. He's always taken care of me. But I can't wait because I'm actually about to achieve the income level that I've been tithing to, and now I'm actually excited to be able to tithe even more, because I'm like, if he's doing it for me, He's going to do it again. So And now that is not the only reason that I tithe, but yeah, God blesses me, and I want to make sure I show him how appreciative I am of him blessing me monetarily. And also, also try to get back with my talents as well. So giving back to the community and everything. And let me see. I see Belfort had a comment. He said, "You told me twice I need to get into notary. I'm going to do it this year." Yes. And it's really not that bad. Like, you'll be surprised how many people need a notary and how quickly you can, like, people call me all the time. And I think I shared before, like, I won't say too busy, but I have a lot going on. So there's some jobs that I have to turn down, pass on to other people and things of that nature. But you'll be surprised just how many people reach out to you. So I'm like, imagine if I was available to do it like full time or something like that, or even just more than me being able to doing it here and there, the amount of money that I can bring in. Like I said, I get phone calls, I get messages. I would say in the last few months though, like I've had to turn so many people away just because I'm just not available to be able to do it. So yeah, it's something good. So let me know if you need any help or anything like that, Belfort. And Sunny Nicole says that's great. Sunny Nicole, are you a notary? I can't remember if you did notary or if you found me like because of mystery shopping. All right. Now, what was I on? Okay. I said type to the income level that you want. And then the next thing I have is you want to create an emergency fund. So everybody should have an emergency fund. Everybody should have an emergency fund. Now, it might take you a while to get an emergency fund. Now, when I created my emergency fund, I was following like the Dave Ramsey baby steps. I think I shared with y'all. I have kind of gotten away from that, but the Dave Ramsey baby steps, they can be a good starting point for you. But like you said, they baby steps. I think I done graduated from them, so I can't really, I can't really follow. I can't say that I'm following them now, but they in his baby steps, he recommended having an emergency fund of $1,000. Now I'm gonna be honest. For me, having an emergency fund of $1,000 is that's too low for me. Like I got too many expenses that could arise that will easily wipe that emergency fund out. So my emergency fund is a little bit different, but they recommend starting off with $1,000 emergency fund. They even have it, I forget the income level, but if you're a lower income, you might want to start off with $500. But I definitely would shoot for $1,000, especially with the way inflation is these days and stuff like that. And some of the things I mentioned, like if you save, I don't know, if you grocery shop every week, and because you shop the sales or get BOGOs or something like that, and you're able to save $20 each time you go grocery shopping, that's easily $80 that you can throw to your emergency fund. If you pick up a side hustle and I don't know, I'm going to keep it on the low end. Say maybe you make an extra $100 from your side hustle each month. That's money you can throw to your emergency fund. It doesn't take a whole lot for you to build up your emergency fund. You can have like a yard sale. Like we used to have a yard sale almost every year. We've gotten away from it. And y'all, I would make like $200 from the yard sale, just selling our old little stuff and junk and everything like that. So you'll be surprised ways that you can make money and contribute to the emergency fund. Now, don't get overwhelmed and be like, oh, $1,000, that's a lot of money to try and come up with. I get it. But if you have an emergency and you need $1,000, then it's right there. But just do it in small little increments. $10 here, $5 here, $20 here that you can contribute to your emergency fund. And that's why I'm going to be doing savings challenges. And like I mentioned to you, I'll have a video about the different savings challenges I'm doing. Probably, I don't know, that might come out this week, but it's probably going to be next week or whatever. Just so you can see how the little increments add up. And I shared last week, one of the challenges I'm going to be doing is it's like a monthly challenge, or so we, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I forget because I was looking at so many different challenges. But I shared that so for this month, you're supposed to save $1 a week because January is the first month of the year. So each week you're going to be saving $1. So for the month of January, your total is going to be $4. For February, you're saving $2 each week. So in February, you'll be saving what, $8 or whatever. But you keep doing that, so on and so on, March, April, May. And then at the end of the year, the total amount that you would have saved just by starting off by saving $1 each week in January is like over $300. So that's why I say it doesn't have to be a large amount that you're saving. If you're just consistently saving little amounts on a regular basis, that stuff will add up and you can easily have $1,000 coming in. Okay. All right. I've been talking a lot. Let me see. Sunny Nicole has some comments. Thank you, Sunny Nicole. She says, I'm looking for another work from home side gig to replace a call center type job. She says, mystery shops, and I work full time as an educator and I teach online. Ooh, Sunny Nicole, you already doing a lot though. But that's good. And then she says, I agree. And she says, that's what I plan to continue to do with my side gigs. You're talking about saving up saving up those little increments of money. Like I said, it adds up so quick. Like I said, was just like with my notary stuff and the mystery shopping, that was like my fun money. That was like my play money. Now I will say this, I did use it to pay off my private student loans. Okay. I did use it for that, which was, I forget how much, but it was like almost close to $10,000, just to give you an idea. So I was able to pay off those private student loans and still have money to like play around with and stuff like that. I was getting like facials on a regular basis. I was getting massages on a regular basis. And yeah, and now I'm not doing the mystery shopping as much, but I'm still spending, like I'm still doing some of these side hustles that I was doing before. And I'm like, you can't be doing this unless you plan on going back and picking up some of these side hustles or whatever. But create an emergency fund. Now, here's a tip, and y'all might say, well, we already know that, but I'm gonna say it because just like some stuff is simple and some stuff we already know, sometimes you just need to hear it. So don't accumulate more debt. Do not accumulate more debt. And I'm saying this to you as well as I'm saying it to me, because I am trying not to use, I ain't gonna say I'm trying not. I am not going to be using my credit cards anymore this year. I have to pause because I'm really listening to what I'm saying. I am not going to be using my credit cards anymore this year. I'm not trying to add any more to that debt because once again, I got some credit cards, and even now I'm getting some offers for these, 0% down, 0% interest credit cards, and you start spending. And next thing you know, you've accumulated all this stuff. And I'm the type of person, I like to pay off my credit cards at the end of the month. And I'm like, oh crap. We really were going kind of heavy on Amazon and Shein this month. And now I got to pay it all back. Okay. Even though it's 0%. So yeah, so just be careful. Do not accumulate more debt, especially if you don't have to. I mean, Shein does not need any more of my coin. They don't. They absolutely don't. Okay, let's see. Real quick, y'all, I'm sorry. This is I've been talking too much, but I appreciate y'all's engagement and talking back as well. So this is going a little bit longer than I thought. She says, I know I'm just trying to get rid of the call center again. Okay. I prefer non-phone type positions with a flexible schedule. Okay. Because I was going to say, Sunny Nicole, I don't know how you're going to work in another side hustle because you're doing a lot. And then she says, that's great. I don't know if you're talking about me not using the credit card. And then Belford is saying, what did you say? Did you? Yes, I'm trying not to use my credit cards at all. I will take that back unless for something really big ticket, like a big ticket item, like but not for this frivolous stuff like me buying stuff from Shein and that kind of stuff. No, I don't want to use it for that. Like I have a trip coming up next month, and like the airfare and that kind of stuff, I put that on the credit card, but I already had, and that's a big ticket item, but I always already have a plan in place of how I'm going to have that all paid off. And I used that just so I could get, because it was a big ticket item and I was going to get some rewards points and stuff like that back. But for these little small petty purchases and me going shopping at the mall or at some stores and stuff like that, no, I'm not using my credit card for that. But if it's something like I need to get a flight, a hotel, something like that, yeah, I'll use it for that stuff, but not no regular purchases, everyday purchases. Nope. That's why I'm trying to do these cash. I'm getting back to these cash envelopes again. And then Belford says, I love you, so I'm not. The lies. Oh God. No, I'm serious, Belford. I'm serious. I'm trying not to do it for any regular purchases. Oh gosh. Oh, you dirty. You wrong for that. No, unless it's a big ticket purchase like a flight, hotel, something that's not regular. I'm not using my credit card. I'm not. All right, moving along. Which brings me to the next thing that I already kind of mentioned. It says pay your credit cards in full each month. So it's not lies, Belford. I really am trying. So pay your credit cards in full each month, especially like right now, mine are at 0% interest. So if I don't pay them in full, I don't accumulate any interest. But if you don't have a credit card like that, you do not want to accumulate interest at all. Okay. And that's why I say pay them in full, because some of that, like I said, my little regular purchases, if I didn't have a 0% interest credit card and I accumulated some interest, I'd be mad, because that little $15 thing I got from Shein or $10 item I got from Shein, and now I'm paying interest on it, and now it's a $20 item. No, I can't. I'd be too upset with myself. So pay your credit cards in full each month. Now, the next tip that I have, because let me see how many more I got. Okay. Only got like three more, guys, because I see the time is running down. The next one that I have really benefited from is to put your money into a high yield savings account. Right now, y'all, those high yield savings accounts, they are giving like 4% interest back, which is really, really good. And if you don't know what a high yield savings account is, it's one that actually pays you some interest, not the ones from your local bank or anything like that, where you're getting 0.001% interest on it. It's usually the online banks. Now, I'm not affiliated with any of them. I don't get like any rewards or referrals or anything like that. But the two that I use, and I've been using them for probably over 5 years now. The two that I use are Ally Bank and then Synchrony Bank. And right now, my Synchrony has the highest interest. That is also the one where I have, when I was telling y'all, I automate my savings automatically goes to that particular account. So, and like I said, they have the highest interest, and the interest is looking real lovely right now. I like Ally as well. Their interest is a little bit lower, but it's still over 4%. But what I do like about Ally is they have where you can divvy up your accounts. Y'all know I did a video a long time ago where it says that I have like over 21 bank accounts. That's because the reason why I have over 21 bank accounts is majority of them are my online accounts where I'm getting money. Like I have an account for everything. I have a car fund, I have tax fund, I have home improvement, I have a kids fund. All of them have their own, like, if you've seen my cash stuffing video where I have all of my envelopes for my different expenses, I almost have that same amount of accounts for envelopes. So like because back in the day when I was really doing the cash stuffing like on a regular basis, once an envelope got a certain amount of money, I didn't need it, I would go ahead and transfer it to the online account so that they could be accumulating interest and stuff like that. But look into those accounts because they're really, really easy to set up as long as you do have like a physical account or a physical bank, and you need to be set up at your physical bank to be able to do like online banking. So as long as you have that, you can easily use an online account. And the reason why they have higher interest rates than like your local bank is because they're not brick and mortar. So they don't have some of the expenses that a physical bank will have. So they're able to offer you a higher interest rate. And it's literally connected to your, like whatever account you have at your physical bank, you would just transfer the money from that into the online savings account. And if you needed money from that online savings account, this is also where I have my emergency fund. But if you needed money from that account, you could transfer it back into your physical bank account. Now, I will say this, Ally is usually the quickest for me to transfer money to as well. Like depending on the amount, I think it takes like a day for me to get it into the account. Synchrony, it does take longer. I think they take like 3 days for the money to get into my account when I need to transfer and everything. But I like both of them because, like I said, they both currently right now, they have over 4% interest, and easily, like I said, like our emergency fund, we have not added to that account since we first created it. So it just accumulates interest and keeps adding upon itself, adding upon itself, adding upon itself. Okay. Yeah. And my other accounts where money is going in there pretty regularly on a regular basis or whatever, the amount of interest I get from some of those accounts is very, very nice. Like, so look into that. So it's a better way to have your money make a little bit of money for you. And you can still easily have access to it when you need it. Okay. So look into those high yield savings accounts. Now, the next tip I have, which can be, I won't say difficult, but you just have to be mindful of this, is make sure you're being influenced by the right people. So you want to make sure you are associating or surrounding yourself with people who have similar money goals or financial goals as you. If you're surrounding yourself with people who like to go out to eat all the time, not saying anything is wrong with going out to eat, but if you're trying to save money and you know your friend group likes to go for brunch and mimosas every week, you might want to say, hey, I can't hang out with you like that. I'm not saying you can't hang out with them at all, but you might have to just limit how often you're doing it in order to help you save money. Or friends who like to go shopping or take trips or whatever, you be like, I can only do one trip a month with you. I can't do the trip every other weekend or something like that. So just make sure you're being influenced by people who have similar money goals as you. So take inventory of your friendships and the people who you associate with. All right. So Sunny Nicole says, I got some binders that I need to start using to save effectively. Yes. Check it out. I mean, I like doing I like doing the cash envelopes. When I was doing the cash envelopes, it worked really, really good, which is why I am trying to get back into doing it. Because it really showed me how much money I was spending, and it helped me not overspend. Because once my envelope was empty, I was like, okay, I can't get anything else out for this week or whatever. Or I got to make it stretch until next week when I can put some more stuff in my envelope. All right. The last tip that I have, and I think it's been 11 tips today. This is my last money tip for you, is wait before making a purchase. See if you actually want or need the item, because sometimes we get caught up in the moment and we want to get this, we want to get that. And then if you just put it in your shopping cart, or if it's something physical that you saw in the store, just wait a couple of days and see if you actually do want it or do need it. Sometimes you were just feeling some emotions, feeling some kind of way. And then you be like, you know what? I really don't want that thing. I really don't need it. And then you are able to save money. Okay. So those are the tips. Real quick, I'm going to do a recap of it, but I want to remind y'all about the book challenge as well. So 52 books in 52 weeks this year. I'll have more information probably by Saturday about the 52 book challenge. And we're going to have at least one person to win a prize of $250 who is able to complete the 52 book challenge. Possibly two winners, okay? Possibly two, but like I said, I'm going to still go to God in prayer on the second winner or whatever. But at least one person will win a $250 prize if they are able to do the 52 book challenge. All right. Now, real quick, these 10 money moves for this evening. The first one was, the bonus ones that I told you at the beginning is make sure you have a positive money mindset. And the second one was remember there's only two ways for you to have more money, and that is to either spend less or to make more. All right. So the actual tips were set a new zero for your bank account. So don't let your bank account actually get to zero. Create your own zero. That could be $200. That could be $100. That could be $500, but set a new zero. The second one was when you grocery shop, make sure you shop the sale. Number 3 was get a side hustle. Y'all know I definitely advocate for side hustles. The fourth one was automate your savings. Make sure you pay yourself first. Number 5 was tithe to the income level that you want to achieve and watch God bless you and blow your mind in the most positive and best ways possible. 6 was create an emergency fund. 7 was don't accumulate any more debt. Number 8 was pay your credit card in full each month. And like I was telling Belfort, I am not going to use my credit cards anymore this year. Now, number 9 was put your money into a high yield savings account. 10 was make sure you're being influenced by the right people who have similar money or financial goals as you. And the last one was wait before making a purchase to see if you really and truly want it. All right. And like I said, I did not have them in any order. I just wrote them down as they came to me. Let me see these final comments. And Belford is saying Synchrony Bank and online accounts have been a huge benefit. Yes. Yeah. So definitely check them out. Synchrony and Ally are the two that I particularly use. And like I said, I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything like that from them. And then Belfort says, also, I try to spend cash when all possible because it makes me think real hard if I really need or want it. That's right. That's why I'm not using my credit cards this year, even though you don't believe me. But I'm going to not use my credit cards unless it's a huge purchase that's not regular that I typically do. All right, y'all, I have kept y'all here long enough, but thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I really do truly appreciate everybody showing up each week. Once again, thank you to my new subscribers who are checking me out. Like I said, I hope y'all find all the information helpful. I hope y'all stick around and find out that you absolutely love it here because I love having y'all as well. So I wish y'all Hold on, let me see. Oh, Sonny Nicole was saying me as well, Belfer, and then I try to use guys cash as well. See, so y'all are off to a great start. But I hope these money tips were helpful. Next week we'll have a brand new topic, but some more new tips for you. But hopefully this will help your 2024 be off to a great financial start. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good evening, and I will see y'all next week.